Welcome back to my November KDP income report, and I'm excited to share that it's been the highest month of the year so far. I like to provide a full breakdown of the month, so make sure you watch this full video. Just before we get into this month income report, make sure that you are subscribed to my free weekly newsletter where I do provide content about how you can build a sustainable online income. I've actually recently been able to leave my job because of my 11 online active and passive income streams, and I explain all the tips and strategies weekly to enable you to do the same. From next year, I won't be doing these monthly income reports on my YouTube channel anymore, but they will be in my newsletter. So make sure you are signed up, and the link is in the description. So for the month of November, I made $4,983.33, and I'm ecstatic that this is my highest month of the year and the most I've earned from this business so far. And it's awesome to see my long-term strategy really paying off. When I started KDP in 2020, I kind of took the conservative approach, not spending too much on ads, whilst creating evergreen books that I knew would keep on selling in many years' time. And it's just continued to keep on compounding year over year. For example, last year around the same time, I made $2,618.50. So I've had a massive increase in just 1 year's time, as many of those books that sold well during this period are still selling well for me and have actually made me even more money. Now, going back to this November, my highest day of the month was November the 28th, where I made $273.10, which is also my highest day on record so far. And my lowest day of the month was actually the 5th of November, where I only made $54.80. I would say from November the 14th, I did start to notice a steady increase as the rush is coming for Christmas. Then towards the end of the month, I had steady days over $200. And I'm hoping this continues and even increases during the month of December. So if we take a look at some of my best-selling books this month, the first book is an activity book, which has been a consistent seller for me over this year. The second is another activity book, which I created this year. And I've had to spend quite a bit on ads in order to get this book ranking, but I'm now seeing the benefits. Third, we have another activity book, which I created last year, and it made me $724.17, whereas last year, the exact same book made me $576.36. My fourth book, a logbook, this year made me $646.91, whereas last year it made me $496.72. And then the fifth book is a quiz book, and this made me $445.47, whereas last year the same book only made me $94.95. So a lot of these books have developed with time. They've gained more reviews and more authority within their niche, which has in turn helped me to get more sales. Now, I do spend money on ads, and especially this time of year, I've spent the most that I have in a single month so far. I'm actually not too particularly fussed with the ACOS, but I'm just making sure that my books are ranked well and in front of the right audience in Q4. So I spent the most in the UK market, spending £894.87, which gave me an ACOS of 28.36% and gave me sales of over £3,000 and a total orders of 443. Whereas in the US, I had a much higher ACOS and I spent $209.70. which still gave me 67 orders. And finally, in Canada, I spent only $3.91, which gave me my lowest ACOS of 21.75% with only 2 orders. Although in December, I am prepared for my ad spend in all markets to be much higher. So to take a look at the final set of numbers for November, my income was $4,983.33. My expenses, which include ads, I'm based in the UK, so I have to add on an extra 20% to that specific market. Then we have my subscriptions, which include things such as ChatGPT Plus, Midjourney, BookBolt, Canva, and other tools. And this came up to $1,673.04. And so my final total for the month of November is $3,310.29. So I'm extremely glad with how far this business has come. Let me know how the month of November went for you in the comment section.